Can a governor's emergency power become absolute power? That question is one of the reasons the State House is holding hearings into emergency declarations during the pandemic. State Capitol reporter Chris Bungard now looks at the issue in an exclusive interview with the House Speaker who approved those hearings.
House Speaker Cameron Sexton began by saying what nearly every other Republican is saying about the emergency powers hearing.
This isn't anything about Governor Lee or what he's done.
In a letter earlier this year, the Speaker and Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally approved formation of the committee looking into the use of emergency powers. While it may not be about Lee, says the Speaker and almost every other Republican, it's about what could happen with future governors, they say, and a legislature left out of emergency decisions when there are things like a pandemic where schools and businesses are told to close.
When we look at it, there's a lot of power granted when you declare a state of emergency, and you can almost become one government without any branches if you're not careful, if you have the wrong person in the governor's office.
So should the laws around the governor's emergency power be changed by lawmakers or left alone? The Speaker looks at it this way.
The governor, the way it's written, could have absolute power without limited or no oversight of the General Assembly. And so that kind of gives us a little bit of concern.
How lawmakers answer questions like that is the task of the emergency powers hearings that continue on Thursday up here. Reporting from the state capitol, Chris Bungard.
Now, the state attorney general and members of the governor's legal staff are among those scheduled to testify. The Emergency Powers Committee will report its finding later this year to the full legislature.